Good morning, my name is Mark, I'm an entrepreneur and property investor. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're already a subscriber. So today we're heading up to Northamptonshire to have a look at an auction property that was purchased about 3 weeks ago. So we're going to be going through that, having a look at the renovation, seeing what's been done so far. I know there's been some challenges. I know it doesn't smell particularly good up there because there's been some drainage issues. So we're going to have a good look at that. Unfortunately, I can't take you with me and you can't experience the full horror of what's going to be awaiting us. But in the meantime, before we get into the video, I just want to extend the offer I made last time, which is until I get to 1,000 subscribers, if anybody wants a one-to-one consultation with me or just a conversation, please have a look in the description. There'll be an email address in there. Pop me a quick email, I'll arrange a call with you and we can go through whatever it is that might be on your mind. But in the meantime, let's head off to Northampton. That's enough of the cinematic music. I'm here in Northampton, very echoey, I apologise about that, but we are at the auction house. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around, I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show you around the property and we'll talk through things. Quite a lot of work has taken place. And if I put it on a wider angle lens, you can kind of see this will be bedroom 1. Downstairs is this. It's a good sized bedroom. And we'll come through the hallway. And this is what is currently the lounge and will be the shared lounge. And this is where the problems start. So with it being an auction house, there is quite often an issue. And for this property, we've put in a new kitchen. We've got the bathroom ready to go in, but what we didn't know is that there would be a drainage issue. So we've had to start work on the drains. And as you can see, we're digging down. What I can't sort of stress to you is the awful smell of sewage. But in terms of how the property is looking, it's starting to come together really. Let's go upstairs, have a look up here. This is going to be a 4-bedroom mini HMO. So in terms of what the bedrooms look like, really quite good really. I think you'll agree. And this one, yeah, it's a good bedroom. Really good bedroom. And the beauty of this property is that we go up again. Wow, this is looking excellent. What a fantastic house. Once we've got that sewage problem sorted, this is going to be an excellent investment. Hi guys, so I'm back home. I thought we'd go through the figures here because we've got a whiteboard, we've got a bit more comfort, and frankly, we've got better audio. Because in an empty house where it's just wooden floors, everything echoes so badly. So my microphone was just picking up all sorts of things. So I do apologise about that. I will invest in something a little bit different for next time I do a house tour. Anyway, back to the auction house. This property isn't actually one of mine. A good friend of mine bought this. I found it on an auction channel and I forwarded it over to him. I said, look, I'm not sure if it's a good one to go for because ultimately we're not gonna be able to go and see it. It's during COVID, but he decided to go for it anyway, and it was in an area that we knew. We knew the area was good, we just didn't know the condition of the house. So he didn't see it, he didn't get a survey done, and he just bought it blind. And it was 135,000 he paid for it. It was on the auction site with a guide of 90. So when he phoned me up to say he'd bought it, I didn't realise he'd paid 135. But that said, when we go through the figures, you'll see that this was not a bad price. So his purchase price was $135,000 and he bought it with, I think he bought it with bridging finance. There was no stamp duty, but there was legal fees and finance fees, and that came to $7,000. A £33,750 deposit. The renovation at the moment is $15,000, but as you saw, it's got about $5,000 left to go. That'll be finished in the next week, maybe two. And we'll go back and we'll have another look at it. So in total, the property's going to owe him $162,000 if you include the fees. If you're just looking at it as a purchase and reno, then you would look at that and say that that's $155,000 he's paid for the house. The furniture was $5K. And we're keeping track down here, as always, of how much cash he has in the deal. Once he refinances this, and he'll have to refinance it, remember it's on a bridging loan, so he's only got 12 months of finance on a bridging loan. He will hopefully get his new value at about $185,000. That's a fairly realistic, I'm always very, very realistic with my figures. That's a fairly realistic value for him to go for. He should return £37,500 and that will only leave £27,500 left in the deal. So he'll have bought the whole house, had it all renovated, put furniture in it, and the cost will have only been £27,500. So let's talk rental figures. So the rent in that house, we've got 4 very big rooms. So those will rent out from anywhere from $475 to $450. And that means it's going to be between £1,800 a month and £1,900 a month. Really, really strong rental. There's going to be between £800 a month in bills. It's going to be £1,000 a month as a bare minimum, really, in rental profit. And that's going to give him a really strong ROI. So I've done two. I've done an ROI based on him only getting the valuation of the purchase price. Unlikely, this doesn't happen very often, if ever. So I don't believe this is going to happen. But if he was only to revalue at the 135 and all the work we did added no value, you'd get 18% ROI. If he gets a new value at 185 and is able to pull out the 37,500, which I think is a reasonable assumption, he'll achieve an ROI of around 44%. So I think this is a really cracking house. I think this is a really cracking deal. I'm very, very jealous. As I said, I found this property on the auction site and I almost went for it, but I just had too many deals in the pipeline. So when I sent it over to him and he bought it, I was really pleased for him. But I think this is a cracking deal, a cracking house. I can't wait to show you the afters, which will happen in 2 weeks. We've got the drain issue to sort out. I'm sure that'll get sorted out next week and we'll have that property up and running. So I hope this video has been good. Please like, please subscribe, click the bell notification. As I said earlier in my video, if you want a consultation or a conversation with me, please just look in the description. You'll be able to find my details. Send me an email and I'll get that booked in for you. Otherwise, I'll see you again very soon.